All right. How we doing, guys? Just get everything set up, and we're gonna get going here in a minute. We're still playing some Minecraft. Yes, we're still playing some Sky Factory 3. Hey there, Destiny. Welcome. All right, so what do we? Oh yeah. Uh, Last night, I said I was gonna go until I could get a proper setup done for the mob farm. Well, uh, like 5 minutes after I ended the stream, I kept you know, sitting by the mob farm, letting mobs get killed, and opening loot bags in hopes that I'd get an Ender Pearl, and I did. So I can now build a 1 second. I can now build a absorption hopper. So now I can just grab the stuff up and not have to worry. Just a go figure kind of moment. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, nobody's gonna believe me. Ooh, hello, friend. Yeah. Oh, yep, right here. Good old Ender Pearl. Now we just gotta set up the absorption hopper, which is 3 obsidian, 1 hopper, and a Eye of Ender. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress. I have no idea what to do after I make that, though. I might have to... Oop, I did not mean to do that. I don't remember what mod that was, but... Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of transfer nodes, though. Though I don't think I can use my usual method, because I don't think that it will actually work that way. Well, it's not that I don't think it won't work that way. It's that I don't know if it'll work that way. You know, like I don't know if attaching. I don't know if attaching the transfer nodes from the extra utilities mod is going to allow me to actually use it, or actually like pump stuff out of it. So I might be using a different. Might be using a different type of transporter. If there is one, at least. Integrations network. Eesh. Okay, I'm starting to doubt the potential here. Oh, maybe if I do cable? Audio cables. Okay, then. Logic cable. Okay, then. Second cable. First cable. Wireless transmitter. Refined storage cable. Well, looks like it's going to be some trial and error here. And if that doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd probably have to swap to using a regular, well, not regular, but I probably have to swap to using one of these item collectors. Just so I can, well, you know, collect things. But again, that's if this doesn't work. Or rather, if this can't connect to that properly, at least. But before I like lay down the pipes and make more pipes and whatever, I'm going to make sure that it'll work. Because I don't want to go through the hassle of building all of it just for it to not work at all. There we go. Another Enderman. I need to figure out how to keep them from teleporting out. Man, they're so angry. Well, there's our other pearl if this doesn't work. Perfect. Yeah. Scream a bit louder, why don't you? So let's see. We'll do West B item, east of. Oop, nope. Never mind. North. Okay, yeah. North will be item. South will be fluid. And I did that backwards. Well, I didn't do it backwards. I put the wrong thing down. All right. Let me go this way really quick. I'm gonna build a chest. Why does that look? Why did that look broken for a second there? I'm just gonna make a quick chest to see if it will actually connect, and then I'll break that chest and we'll well, if it works, then we'll break the chest. I'll make it into a crate, and then I'll start feeding pipes. Are why is it not collecting anything? Oh, it's out of range. Yeah, I gotta move this back just a little bit, I think. Maybe to here? No, okay. Um, I have an idea. I'm not gonna like it, but I have an idea. Ooh, don't. Ooh. Maybe I should build a wall there. I might have to build a platform right underneath that, and then put the absorption hopper underneath it. That way, while it's under there, it might be able to pick up and connect. Might be able to pick up and connect the. Yes, English. I'm really good at it. Can't you tell? I might be able to collect the items I need. Or I'm trying to get out of it, I should say. Ow. So... Okay. We're getting a little risky here. And honestly, not the biggest fan of that. Trying to get... Okay, so that's about the middle of the entire platform. Oh, that's right. The fan is on. I have to turn that off really quick. Excuse me, good sir. Don't hurt me.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Okay. Moment of truth.
Take it easy.
There we go. So now north, 80 items, and fluid. And I left the other things up there.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah, so that just means that where I had the absorption hopper, it wasn't tall enough, or wasn't. It didn't go down enough. Ooh, that was close. Actually, will that put stuff directly? It will. Good to know. So that means, if need be, if really need be, I can just... Yeah, just so I'm not having to bob up and down, you know? But now that I know that's gonna work, that makes my life a lot simpler. For now. So now with it set up like that, I can go down there, I can start running the pipes. The fluid is going to move, oh wait, no, I should probably check to see. I suppose I could put a fuel tank and then run it from the fuel tank to another tank. Give me 1 second to check on my dog really quick. He's not feeling the greatest. Well, let's... Hey, buddy. What you doing over here? Ooh, hold on. Yeah, I just get worried about him because he's getting up there in age and just... I'm, of course, very passionate about my animals. I've always loved my buddies. My little, whether they be four-legged, Two-legged, whichever. Ooh, how'd this get up here? I'll take that and those, actually. Those I don't really need. Almost threw myself off the ledge again. Fans on, that's right. I forgot about that. So we're gonna head up here and just click. Yeah, I don't want to be thrown against the wall here, you know? Ooh, too far. See, it's a resource that I don't mind losing. So go figure. I'm not gonna lose it. What the hell? Where's the chest? Go. So that's all gonna collect into that. And then I'm gonna come over here. Or go up there. But I'm glad to know that that works, because now I can at least pipe it from the chest to a crate. And then potentially... Well, I'm definitely going to set up like a bunch of filters and stuff so it gets rid of all the extras that I don't need. Especially like armor pieces and stuff. Though it's times like this I really wish I had the pipes mod. But unfortunately, the pipes mod, as good as it can be early game, is unfortunately not great. Or it doesn't work with this. It's not that it's not great. It's a great mod, but unfortunately isn't going to work with this version of Minecraft. At least I don't think it will. But hey, imagine if it did. Make my life easier. All I have to do is slap in one of the upgrades and then boom, I got a filter. An infinite list filter. Instead of, you know, this thing right here that can only hold so many items in it. Might have to do a couple of stages of filtering. Why did I do that? I still need to be up there. I really need to get another ender pearl. Ooh, I think I'm getting sick. Drinking a lot of water. Hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that. Through a bit of June and possibly July, I'm going to be helping my brother on a job. I don't know. Well, I'm not entirely sure if that is still happening, but I'm trying to work it out so I can be there to help them a couple of days out of the week, and then that way I can just keep doing what I need to do. You know, opportunity to make some cash, and then, or as well as, you know, help him out. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. If it does happen though, the streams are gonna be cut down a little bit. It'll probably be. Oh hell yeah, I can make the elevators. It'll probably be. If it works out the way I want it to, at least Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can stream, which, you know, 4 days out of 7, that's not bad. Uh, yeah. Thing is, like, I'm gonna be out of town a lot, to the point where like he lives like 4 hours away from where I live, and the job site he's going to is only an hour away from where I live. But honestly, I don't want to make that commute on the daily. So their boss, the guy he works for, he's actually like renting out a house for the 2 months or however long it takes, so they can stay there and they can you know they don't have to drive all the way back or wherever. And they told me, yeah, you should bring your computer. That way you could still play games, do the blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, that's great, but honestly, I don't really want to be moving all that stuff back and forth if I'm only going to be there a couple of days out of the week. Like, of course, I'll have my phone. I'll probably take a controller with me to connect to Bluetooth so I can do remote play, their Steam Link, whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna want to, set up my computer just to have to and break it down, pack it up, and bring it back and forth. Especially since like I have games on external hard drives. Nothing too major, just some external hard drives to hold on to them, so I can, because one of them's a 2 terabyte, one of them's a 1 terabyte. They just hold a bunch of random games. What was I doing? Oh, that's right, glass. Yeah, so I can make 4. So I need 8. I need 8 glass. That's going in there. Now we wait. Yeah, I'll be honest. Part of me was worried, like, oh man, what if YouTube like takes off, and like, what am I to? What if Twitch takes off? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna, of course, have to step back, and then I made enough for 4, but I only. Oh, that's right. Okay. It's like, man, I'd hate to have to step back and blah blah blah, but if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I'm not gonna like completely step back, but I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be slowing down a bit. Which, to be fair, if this did start taking, I had like plans to I forgot to make a fluid tank and the elevator. Shit. I had plans, like I was gonna dial it back if this took off anyways. That way, I can still do it, and uh, just so I can still do it. I'm not draining myself. I'm gonna keep doing this either way, but just being like smaller, only having a handful of people watching, like it gives me a little bit more leniency on how much time I could put into it. Like I could either just go for it and keep going, or I can like set a time for myself. You know. You. Dun, dun, dun. No, maybe not. I think I might need a glass. Yes. Damn it. One more glass coming up. Da-da. Da-da. I guess it doesn't really matter which one this goes into. You know what? Okay, we take those back really quick. I need to make two tanks. Shit. So I need to make another glass. I just realized like I've been getting really monotone while I've been talking, and I don't like it when I do that because I feel like I'm not trying hard enough to entertain, you know? Which is ultimately my goal, you know? I want you guys to be entertained. I want you guys to feel like, hey, this person's all right, you know? Let's go hang out with him while he streams and plays games and does stupid things that's going to get him killed in those games. The process, actually. Yeah, so I don't even have to break that. And that is not great looking. Okay, so now oh, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to get back up if I do that first. So we're gonna do this one first. Right there. Now that's connected. Now it's your turn. Honestly, I probably should have just did it the same way I did this side, just so it looks a bit more pleasing. And there we go. Yep, that's going to transfer it all into there, and that's going to transfer that into there. And then over time, I can put in filters and pipe it out into other containers just so I can... I'm probably going to actually set up storage doors for them just so I can... Just so it's a bit easier to manage. I did something similar back in Stoneblock 3, or Stoneblock 2, but that was a lot more setup and a lot more storage drawers because I did it for this the sieving. So once I had the sieve set, like the auto sieve set up for every material with the meshes that would allow me to get all the materials it has to offer, I had so many storage drawers just taking up a section of like one of my my main hub area. Oh, I don't have anywhere in there to put that. That's not good. Now there's that being in there. Okay. Oh wait, no, I need that string. Because I'm going to make something that's going to make my life a lot easier. I need 16 wool for it. Boom. Elevator blocks. These things are a game changer. Because now I can just come right down here. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for the water first. Just so it's not going everywhere. There we go. Put that there. And now I can instantly travel between the two. It's great. And it'll make setting things up down there a lot less tedious. Because I'm not having to go all the way back up super slow, you know? So down we go. Yeah, this direction I think is where I'm going to start expanding for power source. Slime block, or slime ball, whatever. Little slime. Yes. Yeah, so once I get this all sorted and piped, it's going to be a lot better looking. And once I get, I guess this. Not really gonna matter for that one. Hey, chance cubes. Take the transfer pipe. Here, we're gonna shut this down for a minute. There. So now all that's going, nothing's gonna spawn, everything can get a chance to get put into there. Yeah, well, another reason I want to get everything into storage drawers is because I can make the storage drawer void upgrade. That way, once it reaches its maximum amount for a stack, anything extra will just be deleted. I don't have to worry about overflow. I don't know how you managed to go there, but there. I just gotta be very careful because if this works like it did in Stone Block 2, too much light will set it on fire. Which, not something you want for that. Ah, screw it. Oh yeah, I should probably go put some stuff back. Yeah, it's gonna be weird not seeing a column of water. But what can you do? Ah. That's new. That's never had that happen before. Yeah, I've never had the trash function do that. So I guess we're gonna do it that way. That can go back in there. Yeah, so let's see here. There it is. The void upgrade. So putting the storage drawers void upgrade into a storage drawer it's so convenient because it's just drawer. Does it tell me how much this holds here? 32 stacks per drawer. So basically, when the basic drawer here gets to a certain point, it's just gonna void any extra. And if it's how I remember, or at least how other versions of it are, it goes up to 2,000 before it starts voiding things. But that could also be upgraded with storage upgrades. So literally all I would have to do is just load some storage upgrades into it and it would increase how much it could hold. But for now, we gotta make a bunch of wood. Actually, I gotta get... How many diamonds do I have? Just the one. Damn. Okay. Well, it just means that I'm gonna have to start breaking things. Because if I'm gonna keep this going and keep my momentum up here, then I'm gonna have to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Damn. 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my momentum up and make make diamond seeds. If I don't make diamond seeds, then well, diamond seeds don't give the greatest yield, but without them, it just takes longer, you know? Ooh, no, 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 no. Toast to the rescue. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I forgot to open my clicker again. I love it when I just leave it there and it's just, oh yeah, that's right. I'm so used to it just being thrown onto the floor in front of it, you know? Right. Minimize that. There we go. Now that's just gonna run and it's gonna get us stuff. What's wrong with the dog? I think he's got pneumonia. Basically, you know, when he's moving too much, he starts kind of like wheezing a little bit. But it sounds like there's liquid like stuck in there, like he's got phlegm. So anytime I hear him like starting to try to cough a little, I go over, I start like patting his side, trying to, you know, work him into it. But yeah, he's just a little sick. He's my yellow lab. He's a good boy. Good old boy. Had him for a long time now. Pretty much every dog I've owned, I've had them start to finish every time. From when they were old enough to leave their mom up until their final days. I've never rehomed a dog because I can't. It would hurt. Like I'd feel too bad. Like with a lot of animals, they get very connected to they can get very connected to the people who take care of them, and forced rehoming is just it's heartbreaking to think about because you know they've like for as long as they've been alive, they've been yours the entire time. Like you know that's all they know. You know, like of course you may have friends and stuff that you introduce them to, and you know that's fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, like there's I just realized I used the wrong mesh for all of that. Well, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's heartbreaking for stuff like that. At least to me it is. I'd feel too bad. I'm gonna have to upgrade this to a. You know what? No, we're gonna get rid of the gunpowder that's in there because I do not need it, especially now that we've got the mob farm going. You son of a bitch. Here, we're gonna put that in there for now. Yeah, he's my little buddy. Don't matter how old he gets, don't matter how gray his fur turns, doesn't matter how many teeth he's got left. I've actually this is gonna sound weird. I've got a tooth from one of my old dogs, Toby, little toy beagle. He was a So it was a cute little dog. He was trained to be a service dog at some point, I think, because there's service dogs that are trained to monitor their owner, and if something's wrong, they just start making noise. They start like howling, whining, everything as loud as they can until either they give up or until somebody comes to help. Thing is, if he was, I could see why he didn't end up being one, because that loud, almost yelling, that was just his bark. It became his bark. I still miss that old boy. I miss all my buddies. Every last one that I've had growing up, I miss them. I know there's gonna be somebody somewhere who's gonna tell me, "Oh, it's just a dog. Get over it. Who cares?" Blah blah blah. But it's never that simple, you know. And I know. There's a lot of people who can relate, especially in a lot of cases, like you're not losing a pet, you're losing a best friend. Of course, there's animals I think are kind of weird for pets, but that one's more just kind of a given. Like somebody walks up to me with a beaver on a leash, I'm gonna be very confused. I probably tell them like, "Hey, that's cool," but I don't think I'd ever actually expect seeing that. Iron stiffen mesh. That's right. I need to use an empty hand because it snaps right to the inventory. And that can go back in there and iron stiffen mesh. And we can make all of that again. And back to square one. Yeah, I just need to get enough diamonds to make a diamond seed. And then once I do that, you know, I'm gonna definitely start working towards making a Master Infusion Crystal, just so I don't have to worry about making infusion crystals over and over and over. Because Master Infusion Crystal, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, is infinite. It has no durability. It's not like some other mods with Mystical Agriculture where you've got to make like every tier of essence into a crystal before you can actually make the Master Infusion Crystal. Thank God. Because that was just a pain when I did that, and I think it was not Sky's one. I think it was all the mods, or not all the mods. Oh no, all-in-one sky block, or one block. That was annoying. I wonder if there's ever anybody who just made videos of this, and it's just repeating constantly, never ending. I think that'd be funny. What, 2:25? Jeez. Feels like it's a lot later than that. As if 2:25 a.m. isn't late as fuck. But it seems to be when my viewers are most active, at least. Or my followers. Which, I'm alright with that, you little freaks of nature. You guys are great. Okay, that can go back. Gold. You're next. Whoops. Yeah, freaks. Hey, especially you, Polo Boy, man. Like, you have tuned into almost all of my streams since I've started, no matter the time, and I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. I'm glad you've been doing that, but like, how? Especially like since I've done streams at at like the earliest times of the morning and the latest times of night. You know, like I don't get how it's physically possible for you to catch as many streams as you have. Like I said, though, I'm grateful. It's just how. Yeah. Honestly, I can relate to that. My sleep schedule sucks. I'm usually up and at it all times of the day, and then I take time to decompress in the afternoon, and, well, not so much that, but I take time to, do what I need to. I guess would be the better way to put it. Make dinner, get things ready for the next day or next week or whatever. And then, late at night I've been doing this. While also trying to apply myself to, do, like, streams earlier in the day. I gotta put up a mega torch. Don't really need those right now. No. I'm not surprised this is already full. That's weird. Oh, wow. Look at all those loot bags. I'm definitely gonna have to get something set up for that. I can set up auto crafters to combine them. That way, I can make all types of them. And I seriously need to figure out why these guys keep teleporting. Or why they keep teleporting out. Ow! It's being mean. I don't need the essence. And that's another Enderman head. How many of these? I think we only have the two. Yeah. But it's a real problem that they keep teleporting out because then they're not dying. And if they're not dying, I'm not getting pearls. Wait, did I just pick this one up? Oh, yeah, I must have accidentally pulled it out of there. I wasn't really paying attention, so it's just like, wait, where'd this... No, wait, no, I must have just picked that one up, because I only got the two, and I used those to make the elevators. I'm confusing myself really bad. You know what, actually, I might get started on making a bunch of these really quick. Especially since now I don't have to worry about bone meal. So, oh, hold on. I gotta eat up really quick. Oh, I think my dog's got to go outside. So I will be right back. Hello, I am back. Sorry about that. With how my dog has been, I've been making sure to like be on top of it every time he goes to like my he's in my room at night with me. So when he goes over to my door, I try to make sure that I get him right outside because he's sick. At least I think he's sick. It's been causing bladder issues with him, and yeah, he's got me really worried. But I love him. Why'd I do that? Why is he doing that? There we go. As soon as I hit him, I was like, wait, why'd I do that all the way over here? Boom. Epic loot bag. Let's see what I get. A gas tier. I actually needs that for something. I don't remember what right now, though. But at least I know I'll have it. Oh, yeah. Let's, Actually, I'm not going to need that many. Let's see. No, that should be... That's divisible by 3. Yeah. Yeah. And now we are going to make a ton of drawers. To a degree of redundancy, actually. So there's that. And now with 2 more. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Whew. Get that out of there. I was worried for a second there that I may have just made a big oopsie. And that I just wasted a ton of wood there. This fucking guy. I swear. I swear, me mum. Actually, that's not the best place to put that. We're gonna move it up to right about there. And then we're gonna... Oh, what the hell? Which direction did it place, though? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Why is it... Oh, is there a wrench with this? Or something? Ah. I don't think there is... Oh. There's no, like... Huh. Yep, okay. So there just must not be... Oh, this is gonna be... Well, I can fix this. I can fix this. I'm using the wrong tool. I don't have any cobble or any material I'm willing to use on me. I can salvage this. I can stop looking like a fool for a moment. I better not see any comments on that one. Actually, really quick. What's all in here right now? Well, first off, I'm definitely going to want to put these in one, just so that's taken care of. I'm also going to want to put these in one. Ideally, I'd sit here and put a crate down for each item, which for now, what I have, that's what I'm going to do. But, yeah, gunpowder. Definitely going to need to do the gunpowder. But once I make the mob mashers, it's going to get a little more complicated. Oh yeah, the bones. The bones. No spider eyes in there. Okay, well, then we'll put the string in there. And that's all I'm going to do for now. For now. Oh, actually... Let's try to get another ender pearl really... I don't need another ender pearl really quick. I've got one up in the chest. Yes, hello. Every time I hear them running against the thing, it throws me off. Nope, I'm gonna leave that in there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There. And then once I get enough to make the epics and uncommons, not the epics, to make the legendary, then I'll also do that. Because, no, I don't have enough loot things here. So we're going to go and get these things piped up. That way it'll just push it all into an inventory. Oh, I do have one. Nice. Okay. That works. That works really well for me. I know these pipes are very unsightly, but they work. So that's one of the reasons I use them. Now it's going to start putting everything where it needs to go. But really quick, I'm also going to have to... How many do I got right here? 9, 10, 11. Okay. So I'm going to make 11 void upgrades. We need a lot of sticks. Which is a good thing I actually made all that wood. Yeah. So there's that. And now 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make 6. And I already put the drawers away. Yes, I did. Now we have 12 of those. Now I just need to grab out some obsidian. Oh, hey. I didn't know I had all that. Nice. Nice. I need more sticks. Of course. Of course I need more sticks. Story of my life in this game. Or this pack, I should say. You know, I'm going to make all 12 for now. And and then I'll just... Ah, I see. Okay. Whee. Oh my god, look at all these slimes. Okay, so... Void, 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 void. There we go. So... hold on. Bones. Yeah, so... Like, it can hold a bunch of items as is, but once it fills up and gets completely full, it's going to be a bit harder to, it'd be a bit harder to keep it all managed, especially, you know, since, you know, it's attached to a mob farm, so it's just going to keep going. Okay, I need to go get another drawer. Okay. Yeah, it makes it difficult to manage, because eventually it's going to start clogging up, because there's just so much. But with that, I don't got to worry about the overflow. At least, not yet. Give it time. It might become a problem. Where are those? There they are. There's also probably gonna be somebody saying something like, "Oh, well, why don't you just use a multi drawer?" Yeah, that's nice. Those are neat, but they don't really hold much. Like, I think if it's a double drawer, it only holds about, well, it holds the same amount, but it holds like half of the stack it would have just one. So like, instead of holding like as much as it can in terms of like quantity, hold the same amount as this drawer could, but depending on how many like sections it's split into, it'll hold a certain amount of it according to the size. Like, so if I were to get one that has two drawers, the total amount that this can hold would be split in two, and then it would hold that half amount of each item. If it was the three drawer one, then the top two would be a quarter of the total amount it could hold, while the bottom is still half of it. And then, of course, if once you get to the fours, it's once you get to the fours, it's a quarter in each. Like, yeah, like this, yeah, 2x2 drawers holds 8 stacks per drawer. Yeah, so it cuts it down each time. Which there might be a point in time where I'm gonna need a lot of those materials. So it's best to be able to just have a lot of those materials. What was I doing again? Wait, do I have any diamonds? I do have diamonds, but I need more. Go figure. What was I doing? What was I? Oh, nope. Oh yeah, I was trying to get lava generators set up. God damn it! I'm getting distracted again. While I'm thinking about it though. Dun, dun, dun. Because I'm gonna need more fire water. This is gonna take a while. Alright, let's make, see how many that's gonna give me. Let's see, that's 72? Yeah, 72 divided by 7. What would that be? That's not an even number. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Look at 77. That way, can make 11. With 4 left over. So there's... That's not 77. That's 77. Bones. I'm gonna need a bunch of them. And now we have 11 of those. I'm gonna put them in the alloy smelter so it could just make me, or could process all of them for me. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna start making a spot for it. So I'm gonna need a bucket of water back. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. I don't have any cobblestone on me. Rest in pieces. Where did I put all my cobblestone? There it is. Okay. There we go. And then once the time comes, I can make more. Or can... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to think of. How long is that going to take? Oh, it's going to take so long. I might as well just make a vat. Well, at the very least, I could use this time to make some magma or lava generators. Those are all done. So lava generators. How much did these make? I don't know if I would make enough of these, or make enough of these. I could just make one of those, and then maybe one. Oh nope, never mind. I don't have dragon's breath in a bottle. I don't even have a way to the nether, or not the end right now. For now, we're gonna go with... We'll make 8. Or not 8, yeah, we'll make 4. Then I need copper. So I need 12 copper. I need 1 more copper. I need to make some electrum? Yeah, electrum. I just remembered I have copper seeds going. Yeesh, I don't really get a lot. Yikes. That's not copper. That's iron. Where? Oh. It's right next to each other. Oops. Oh. This place is a mess. Alright, well. Maybe I should get started on flux too, just so that's going. You know? Has it got any more eyes? It has not. It's got a single pearl in it still. How about these? Any more of those? Oh, because it's still... It's trying to catch up. That doesn't help. That really does not help. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Take you out of there. For now. Something else is stuck in there. More essence. There. Now hopefully it'll start gathering everything else. And I can be rid of this curse. Glowstone dust. I don't know where the raw chicken came from. Yeah, I probably should have held onto those chests so I can make crates with them. Sun's already going down? Jeez. Seems like every time I turn around, the time just is, you know, less. Seems the days go by quicker, you know? Did I not grab a copper? Oh, I thought that said copper. Oh my god. That's copper. Oh, man. I can't read, apparently. Sorry, I'm listening for the clicking of my mouse. I was going to say, I just got this, so I really hope it doesn't break already. Okay, so there's the 12 copper I need. I'm going to need 4 of those for now. It's about to be nighttime. There we go. So 4 of those for now. And then I need electrum. Don't remember what I need to make electrum. Silver and gold. So I need 16. I should be able to use 8 of each kind if I have 8. I do not. That's not good. Actually, there we go. Put those in there. That way it makes a bunch at a time. I'm slowly but surely getting there. And when I get more ender pearls, then that'll solve some things. And there's another slime over there. I really need to put a filter in this thing, but I don't remember if I'm gonna have enough. Okay, good. I could always just, filter out the things I don't want to keep. All right, let's get back up there so we can hurry up and make this electrum. Put that away for now. What is a man? What has he... Oh, okay. I was a little confused, like, wait a minute. How did I put gold and silver in there and end up with silver? Just a little oopsie. Little slip of the mind. That happens a lot with me. Hey, those are almost done. Awesome. You know what? Come over here. I need one more. I'm gonna need one of you. 3 of you. Because I just wanna automate the, well, not, I want to automate the firewater production just a little bit, because I'm not going to be able to automate it to what would be preferred, but I could at least get it to automatically refill with water when I take it out, you know? Oops. Actually, really? Actually, I think, yeah, these can take filters. And there's a fluid filter. Okay. So I can... You know, yeah, I don't think I've ever actually made a fluid filter for this. So this is a new era for me. So let's see. Got the sticks. Now I just need a string. I need a string. There it is. Yeah, I've never actually used one of these, so first let's top that off. And let's take a look in here. So if I were to, say, put you in there, okay, so I'm gonna have to Google this really quick. Ugh. Right click to open its internal GUI. Insert the liquid. Place the filled fluid bucket. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I could definitely automate this then. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna need a glass really quick. Take that for now. And then we need 2 more of you. And I need 1 more. Oh, story of my life right there. Anyways. So we can make 2 more of these. 2 more of these. No, we can't. I need more sticks. This one can stack. And I need to make 1 more of you. So that glass will be done. Yep. Glass is done. Iron bars. Iron bars. Where'd I put them? Oh, put them in there? Yes, I did. Like a dummy. Like a dummy, I put them where they shouldn't go. There's a fluid tank. You know, to do this, I'm going to just... I forgot the pipes. I'm gonna need to make more fluid pipes though, unfortunately, so bear with me. And now, there we go. So now I just need to make another fluid bucket, or fluid, another set of fluid transfer nodes. And then I can, yeah, okay. All these years later, I'm finally learning some more stuff. Just go figure, you know? Finally learning some stuff. Yeah, there we go. And since they're all at varying amounts of and since they're at all varying amounts of conversion, I shouldn't have to worry too much about overlap. And I just remembered I need to make a bunch more of those fluid transfer nodes anyways. I also need to make a no, we're not gonna put it there. We're gonna put it there. I also need to make another cobblestone generator. Hey yo, you're stinky. That's right, come over here, you idiot. Dang it. This would be so much easier on all of us if you just drop me another pearl. Get off my platform. Oh, it's not transferring things again because more Inferium got in. Ooh, got apple. Yeah. So, how many buckets do I have now? Just 3, okay. But like I said, that kind of automates the process. It's not gonna be. Where am I going? It's not gonna be as good as if I had the VAT going, but it's gonna help. I mean, I could always build more barrels, but all right. So I made 11, so I'm gonna need to make at least. No, but yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing now. So make 2 more of those, and then we're gonna throw 4 of that in there. I'm gonna sleep really quick. I'm also gonna have to make a. Okay, hold on. Throw that in there too. And I'm gonna make that. And what else? Oh, right. Why did I do that? I need 1 more glass. Don't mind me, I'm losing my mind here. Cobblestone generator. No, I'm not going to need to make another one, that's right. Set you there. That's right. Sorry, every time my dog makes a sound, I gotta like stop for a second to make sure he's okay. Like I'll freeze up a little, like, whoop. You okay, buddy? You doing all right? I'm worried about him. You know, so it's only natural. There, got 11 of those now. So I've already done 3. So now I just need, I heard you. Where'd you go? There you are. Ow. Yeah, I don't know why they're teleporting out. I didn't have this problem before. Okay, they're kind of multiplying a lot. Nice. That's going to be enough to make a flux point. Oh, I need to make a key. At storage drawers. Yeah, if I make a drawer key, ew, I need to make another one of those. Shit. If I make a drawer key, I can lock them so they'll keep what's in them. At least I think that's what it does. I don't know, I've played so many different versions of this that it's anybody's guess. Oh yeah, throw that in there now. Another one? And that's another... Ooh, no, get back here. I really got to put a... I should have seen that one coming, I'm gonna be honest. But at least I can do that. Can I jump to it? Probably not. Nope. Damn it. I tried. Luckily, I should still have my ceramic bucket, so I can just get some water. Or my clay bucket. Oh, did it overlap them? It did. That looks funky. I like it, but it's weird looking. Let's put you up in that hand there. Oh, actually, ooh, no. Before I go back up, for you. That's basically just because I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to have to worry about things spawning down there. Because that'd be a massive inconvenience for me. That's almost done. That's getting there. So, back to what I was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mega torch to keep slimes from spawning here. Especially since I don't actually need them. Awesome. Yep, okay, so it does work like that still. Let's see, any essence? Nope, just a chest. Yeah, I just need to whitelist all this stuff. So I'm gonna go and get a filter. Or go make a filter. Why are there 2 sticks in there? Oh, my eyes are messing with me tonight. Something fierce. Yes, that's 16. Yeah, that's the only problem with the with these filters is that they can only hold 16 different items. Oh, that's right. Epic loot bag. String. Spider eye. Rotten flesh I did. Bone. 1, 3, that's 12. 8, 9, 10, so I'm missing 2. Which looks to be the arrow. And the gunpowder. There. Now it's not going to grab anything it doesn't need to. Or at least it shouldn't grab anything it doesn't need. That was weird. That's not supposed to do that. That's definitely not supposed to do that. Let's see, what do I need for the Megatorch? I thought I added that to the filter list. Guess not. That's disappointing. Man, it's taking a while. Well, I knew it would be slow, at least. Okay, I need to... I'm just gonna make a stay, Wait, no, I don't have to do that. I should have a stack in here. Yes, I have a couple stacks. Nice. There, so now that's gonna help with power for those. I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I've just been kind of neglecting that. Yeah, I know. I know. I set up the where where do these last 4 go? Oh, guess we'll find out. I know I went through all that effort to set up the auto sieve and the auto hammer, only to not use them. But frankly, the heavy sieve with my clicker is just faster. Well, let's eat that there, and then we'll get on top of this. There we go. I just gotta sit here and hope to God I get or get more diamonds. I just need one more diamond to be able to make the seeds, but if I can get more than that, that'd be pretty sweet. Then I could make a diamond stiffened mesh, which would increase my chances and give me the ability to get emeralds, which I could also make seeds for. Which there are some things a bit later that I am going to need emeralds for. So that'd be so beneficial to me. Eventually, I'm gonna get to a point where what's I need to make like empowered crystals using various materials like diamonds, iron, coal, emeralds, redstone, lapis. Like there's gonna be some things that require like regular uh and an alternate version that I get by throwing it in front of the atomic infuser or atomic reconstructor. And then from there I can use those materials to get to a point until I need I need an empowering setup. Because then after that I could start making some like really nice stuff, you know. It's almost done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a crate for my ores and stuff. Just so it's not taking up too much space, you know. Oh, perfect. I got enough to make 2 of them. That's amazing. Here, we're gonna move those. Move them into there for now. Do I get any more of you? Yes, I have 4 buckets. Perfect. I think I've only placed down 3 so far. We'll see. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. Basically, I gotta look for the dip. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more? Oh, yeah, I'll need 4 more buckets. Okay. That's good. Don't fall. Don't die. Really don't want to fall or die. Again. Oh, my ass is sore. My I've had the same desk chair for like 3 years now, maybe 4 years. It finally gave out on me. It was sad. When the like where it broke to was like the plate where it mounts to the bottom of the seat, so it can't be fixed, unfortunately. At least not without some power tools. But I don't think it'd be able to do that because I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. And if I remember correctly, which I probably don't, aluminum doesn't weld great. I need 16 to make that work. Damn it. Well, once I get this set up, I can start making power. I can fix my power production issue here because with these 4, that's generating. Let's see, it's 80 tick or 80 RF per tick, so that'd be generating 240 RF per tick, I think. No, 320. Yeah, because 8 times 4 is 32. Add the 0 on the end. I swear I'm good at math. Sometimes. Some of the times. A few of the times. I'm not good at math. I try, though. I try. You're gonna, at some point, you guys are gonna hear some stuff like, man, did you even pass the first grade? To which I could say, look, I'm trying my best here, man. I don't need to be called out like that. Ooh, Mega Torch. There it is. Okay. So literally the only thing I need from a mineral tree is the berries. So we're gonna do that really quick. There we go. Put you right there. Grow for me. Grow for me. Come on. Nice. I need a crook. Been a minute since I've said that. Thank you, berries. It did. Perfect. Oof. Ow. So put you back in there. And we're only going to keep 2 of those, or 3 of those out, so I can make a Mega Torch with it. This will... What? That makes 4 of them? Okay. Never mind. I'll have to come back to that. Did not realize I needed emerald blocks for it. Which, had I paid more attention to the recipe, I would have. I'm trying my best here, man. It's just unfortunate that my best ain't that good. Okay. I don't want to just sit around and do nothing, because, you know, it's not YouTube. I'm not going to be editing this. Mostly because, I'm not good at doing that. Getting things done slowly but surely. Actually, I could start working on the power setup. Just need flux, which is redstone in the furnace. Since I've got 5, so we're gonna make 20. Again, we're gonna put it in there because it's just a bit quicker. Plus, it's already powered, so that's fine. Okay, just waiting on those last 2 buckets now. God damn it. Ooh, I think I need to make more conductive iron too. No, we're good. So we need 20 of those as well. And now it's back to the hurry up and wait game. I should really I should also really get on top of making more tools and stuff that I'm gonna need. I think I could make armor with it too, right? If I... No, it's not this version. Damn. Gives you slowness. Okay then. Capacitor packs. I need to get on top of this too. But unfortunately, I want to make a, well, not unfortunately. I want to make a wireless charger before I do that. Because that'll come in handy at least until I can, until I can make Supremium armor, which I'm going to need to go and farm wither skeletons. Which is not going to be fun. Another head. I wonder if the mob masher will just keep them from spawning. Because if so, that'd be amazing. Wait, do the Enderman heads do what I think they do in this? Yep. That always gives me a good chuckle. Okay, so now flux. I need more flux. So if I'm not looking at him, he doesn't shake. If I look at him, he starts shaking. But, you know, Enderman. Which I'm glad I'm getting a bunch of these now, because I'm gonna need them later. When it's because, like I said, with the jetpacks, they run off of RF, and I really want to get a wireless charger before I try making them. Because if I have a wireless charger, it's, well, of course, going to wirelessly charge my forge energy items. And now we have wireless power. We're gonna create a network. I always just set it to main because, I mean, who's it gonna hurt? There we go. Get nice and bright red. I'm a simple man with simple tastes. I like the color red, and I like the color black, and I like them put together. Call me edgy if you want. I don't care. It's what I like. Oh, sweet. That'll be the last 4 I need. Yeah. Here we go. So now, right there, right there, right there, and right there. And now, when I set all these down, times 8, times 8, times 8, times 8, times 8, times 8. That was almost perfect. Almost perfect. I mean, that worked, but that's not what I want to do. So yeah, now that's gonna, of course, fill these with lava, and they're gonna start, making energy from it, which is then gonna be pulled into the flux plug, and then I'm gonna eat some bread. Yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some bread, and now, gotta stick this somewhere. I'm gonna put this right on there. I'm gonna connect it to that network. Wait, I set that to private, didn't I? There we go. So yeah, now it's just gonna keep powering everything up there. I do I really need a crusher? Yeah, I do need a crusher that bad. Shit. Okay. I'm kind of sitting here thinking like, would I make one for that right now, or can I wait? It's like no, because I need to make steel. Well, I need to make steel soon. But those don't have to be on there anymore, because this will power it. Or maybe it won't. Am I not producing enough power to power all this stuff? No, I am. Because those wouldn't be full if I wasn't. So then why are you... Probably needs a conduit attached to it. Wait, did I... Why is that so dark? That's not dark. So then why is this one so dark? And not giving power? Uh... Hmm. Is it still... No, yeah, it's still giving power to these. I am a little confused right now, and I'm gonna have to go back and fix that some other time. But we'll leave a... We'll stick a tack in that one. So yeah, now these are gonna start just producing power. And it's great, because now I don't have to worry about the sun going down. My cloches will still go throughout the night. Okay, I should probably go through this again. Technically, I did do that. Okay, those are all done. Did that. Did that. Haven't done that yet. Capture counter jar, haven't made that. Haven't done that yet. Did that. Haven't done that yet. What else? Down for transfer. Create or refine storage system to share things. Automate storage or increase from automatic sieve. Yeah, this is my next power project. Making a reactor. Solar array. Didn't do that one. Didn't do that. Didn't do that. Collect ore from the void with a void ore miner structure. Didn't do that. Did that with my unbreakable pickaxe. Add a diamond. Oh. So wait, if I were to make a second pickaxe, Does that mean I could potentially... So, just gonna say, does that mean I can make an unbreakable hammer, essentially? I have things to test now. Here, I'll put those away for now because I don't need... Hold on. I'm going to hold on to one of them because I might need a new wand. Anyways, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna test something really quick. First I'm gonna... No, actually, hold on. I'm gonna put a bunch of gold in the thing there. Put a bunch of gold in there. So I can make 5 just blank things. So I can make this unbreakable again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's broken, so now I gotta go back here to repair it. I could probably hold off just a little bit so I can yeah, so I can what's what I'm looking for. I think I can put some unbreakable upgrades on it already. Like, hold on, it's got 3 modifier slots right now. Okay, so that means I've got to level it up 3 times. That's gonna take a while. So I might just do that off camera. Or off stream. So 1. 2, 5. Let's see. 5 times 8, that's 45. I don't know why I was just so baffled as to how it was able to put all that there. Don't mind me, I'm getting a little tired. Okay. So now we're going to... We're just going to keep doing this until, you know, shit's unbreakable. And the wand broke. I really need to get on top of killing a wither so I can just make an unbreakable wand. Because these wands are just god tier utilities. I used the wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. There's one upgrade for it. I think I'm going to do this off stream. Proceeds to not do it off stream. Okay. Get back over there. How much did that do? Alright. A good bit. Oh, I should probably eat some bread. Just so I don't end up running out of hunger in the middle of this, you know? Did I just hear a villager? Oh no, that's my stream manager. That threw me off because like, what was that voice? Who is that? Who's here? It's like, oh, that's just me. Oh, nice. I know it'd work better if I mined ore, but you know, I got shit to do. That's a level up for it, which means I can get it unbreakable. And since I can get it unbreakable, I can just keep doing this. There, now it's unbreakable. And if what I saw is correct, I will be able to have infinite or an unbreakable pickaxe. Or not unbreakable pickaxe. Unbreakable hammer pickaxe thing. Yeah. So I really just need to get that figured out. I could always set up. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Hold on, what do I get for breaking one piece? So I got 83 there. 84. But I don't think my clicker can hold. It cannot. Right. Well, guess that was a pipe dream. Oh, man. Well, I still got the tape method. So, yeah, I think I might just do that really quick. But I think I'm going to call it here. Oh, my God, it is 4 in the morning. I think I'm going to call it here just because, you know, it's been going for so long. But, you know, next time, but next time, I definitely want to try to stream a different game, just so I'm not getting stuck in a loop of just playing Minecraft. Like, I love the game, I do, but you know, if I could kind of avoid that, it'd be preferable. And yeah, I do love this game. There's no doubt about that one. But I don't want to burn myself out on it. Which I know that's where like, oh well, that's where playing like this or that or like taking breaks for streaming comes into play. It's like, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but no. Okay. So now that that's set up, next time I should have. Next time it should be set up nice and ready to have the Hammer Infinite. But yeah, I guess I accidentally did that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. You all have a good night. I'm gonna grab some tape really quick, and I'm gonna cheese this bitch. Have a good one.